Hello, welcome back to Everything Nina. Thank you for joining in. Welcome or welcome back. All right. So this video is going to be based on just giving you information about a mini vacation that my family and I took. I just wanted to hop on and give you some insight about this place that we did go to. So my family and I, we went to Kalahari Resort. Now, I will give this place from 0 to 10, a 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 10, 10, 10. I really love Kalahari. I really love Kalahari. From the time we checked in to the time we checked out, customer service, cleanliness, food, activities, phenomenal, y'all. I'm not even just making it up or piping up, the whole resort. It is phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. We only stayed for 2 days this time. Now, before I tell you about this recent visit, we went back in January of this year, of 2022. And when we went, it was the same way. Very, fun. Everything about it was just awesome from the time we checked in to the time we checked out. Now, being that we went in the winter, only the indoor stuff was, open, obviously, because the outdoor wasn't, because it was winter. So we got to experience the winter time as well as the summertime. So when we went in the summertime this past weekend, it was very good. We checked in. Check-in time is, I believe it's 2 o'clock or maybe 4 p.m., 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. However, the day of arrival, you can start enjoying the amenities at 10 a.m. that day, which is awesome. Usually when you get there, our first time around when we got there, back in January, when we checked in around, I want to say 11:30, our room was already ready. So that was a plus. It may be ready and it may not. It's all about how fast the prior guests get out versus the housekeeping, getting in and doing it at a timely fashion versus the next guest checking in. So it all depends. It's a system. So when we got there this time, yes, we did check in a little late. We didn't get there until about, I want to say 2 o'clock, maybe 2:15. And I was like, we missed out on a lot because we had to check in. The line was a little lengthy, okay, just a little. And then we had to take our stuff up. Now, before I get into that part, checking into the room, it's always good to do this method. This is our second time doing this method. And granted, I need to stop doing it this way because it may not work out the next time, but it is the cheapest way. So when we book the actual hotel room at Kalahari, we usually just get the 2 king beds room, right? And that's just your average 2 king beds, 9 balconies. It has 1 bathroom, but it's very spacious and it's big, okay? So that's the cheapest one you can get, right? So once we book in advance, which I highly recommend because you can find a lot of deals and promotions. That's always a plus, right? So what we usually do at the time of check-in at the Kalahari Resort, we will, check in at the front desk. Keep in mind, they do have kiosks where you can go up and check in. But the person name that's on the room must be the one to check in at the kiosk and at the front desk. That's for security purposes anyway. So when we get to the front, after we're checking in and they'll tell us the room number, and I just asked off the bat, I'm like, hey, do you have a room that we can upgrade to? This is the second time this happened, and they said yes, we do. It's an extra X amount of dollars. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Because if had we booked that same room that we upgraded to, it would have been double the price. So they're trying to fill those rooms in that day because obviously they was never booked. So that's a little trick to do. Now it's not gonna always work, but it worked for us the 2 times. Um, Now the room that we upgraded to twice uh, was it was a 2 bedroom. Both rooms had doors, so it was private off. One of the bedrooms was 2 king beds in one, and the other one was just 1 king bed. And it also had a pull-out sofa. It was a living room area. All 3 rooms had televisions. We had 2 full bathrooms, in each, uh, 2 full bathrooms in each bathroom. Now, with the 1 bathroom, it only had a tub and a toilet, and then the sink was actually outside inside the hotel room, but like in the open, which was good. And they had a big mirror, and then the bedroom was off to the side. Then the other bedroom had the bathroom inside of that bedroom, and that had the sink as well as the toilet and the built-in tub and the shower. So it's very spacious. And we also did a balcony, which I highly recommend. Sometimes you want to step out on the balcony, especially during the summer months, because the room can get a little nippy, and you can honestly change the temperature to your liking, but sometimes you just can't find that right temperature for you. It might be still a bit too cold, or it might get a little too warm, so it's like you're playing with the thermostat. And sometimes you may just want to just get that fresh air and step out on your balcony. And it's beautiful at night just to see the highways and how everything is lit up on the resort itself. So I would highly recommend that. The balcony is not that wide, but the length is pretty good, but it's not that wide, but it's still nice. A nice amount of people can fit out there. And it does not have chairs, but however, within the hotel room, it comes with a table and 3 chairs, so you can just take those chairs out on the balcony if need be. But we just stood out there and just took in the actual view, which we really, really, really love. So that's what part of like an upgrade can be. Now, we could have originally just went ahead and just booked that room itself, but paid maybe double or triple the money. So it's give and take. It's ways around it. Like, again, I'm gonna mention this to you before. Like I mentioned to you before, you may not get it. It may just be one of them days, those weeks, where they just booked up and they're not trying to, or if they do have a room available for upgrade, they're not trying to give it up because they know that they're gonna rent that room out to another guest for full price. But it don't hurt to try. And also, I feel as though the earlier the better you check in, the more chances are for you to get an upgrade. Now, if we didn't get an upgrade, it wasn't a downer. We was going to be a-okay because the rooms itself speak for itself. The rooms are very nice to me, so it wasn't a bad space at all, even if we did just get the 2 king beds side by side in the room. So if you enjoyed this video, hope to see you next time. Thank you for joining Everything Nina. See you later. Bye.